I'm probably just going to stay home and watch Netflix this New Year's Eve. Hey y'all, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello if you're new here. If you're new here, I would love it if you would click that red subscribe button down below. Come and be a part of my Hannah Corns. I post and upload new videos every Thursdays and Saturdays at 9:45 a.m. Eastern times, and I would love to have you here because I've got a ton of fun things coming up for the New Year, so I promise you're going to want to subscribe and you're going to want to stick around. So for today's makeup tutorial, I'm really excited because I have never done one of these before on my channel, and I have been active here since 2015, and that is a New Year's Eve makeup look. I really wanted to do a smoky eye for New Year's Eve because why not? So that is what I did. I'm going to be giving y'all some tips along the way on some really good quality makeup products that you can buy that is going to last you all night long, and that way you can just be looking at your best glamour self. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this makeup look. Using my Sephora the Omni Stars palette, I'm going to be taking the light gray color and applying that straight to my crease using this brush. I'm going to mix two different shades of silver together. So first, I'm going to take a very, very light silver shade and apply that to my lid. And then I'm going to go over the top of it with just a more silver color that's got a little bit more of like a gray undertone. And I'm also just going to be applying that over the light color just to kind of give it a little bit more shimmer and shine. Now, at least for the shadow, I'm going to take the black shadow, and I'm just going to be applying that to my outer corner and a little ways into my crease. Now, I'm going to use a teeny tiny little bit of this because I really don't want this to be too dark, but I'm also going to want this to be a little bit darker. So I'm kind of going to be using it like medium level. I'm kind of going to be gradually building it up just because I don't want it to be super dark and super harsh. I'm going to curl my eyelashes and put on some mascara, and the mascara that I'm using is just the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Last but certainly not least, for the eyes, you know we're going to be applying a false eyelash, and for my lashes today, I'm using the LA Colors lashes in the style Diva. These are just really pretty and kind of natural looking, but they're still dramatic enough that they can be perfect for evening time wear. So now that we are done with the eyes, let's focus on the face. So first, I'm going to be applying my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is an amazing foundation for daytime and evening time wear because for the daytime, you definitely can layer this on and make this super light coverage and make it just look really natural and just really refreshed. Or you can build this up for the evening time, make it really full coverage, and it'll just give you such a really nice coverage and a really good base to work with. Another thing that I really like about this foundation as well is that it does work pretty well with most primers. The one that I prefer to use with this foundation is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. That primer alone just gives any foundation like a good longevity. So I really recommend checking that one out. This one also is a good matte finish, but it honestly can go either way because I've had people tell me that they have really dry skin, that this foundation works really nice for them. I have super oily skin, and this foundation works really nice for me. So I feel like that's a foundation, weirdly enough, that can work for either skin type. So for concealer, I love the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Light Sand. This has a good full coverage, and this does last a really long time, so you don't have to worry about this coming off or anything like that. The great thing is that it does not crease underneath the eye area whatsoever. I really like it. I don't know how well it does for building up pimples. I'm going to have to probably test that out another time because this is a too light of a shade to conceal this pimple right here. So we're just kind of ignore that. And then to set my concealer in place, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock It Loose Translucent Setting Powder. If you have oily skin like I do, this is a really good mattifying primer. But honestly, I really like this for setting the under eye concealer just because it really does a good job at locking that under eye concealer in place and making sure that it does not go anywhere throughout the day or night. To apply my foundation and to blend it out, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Beautifully Bare blending brush. And then for my powder, I'm just going to be using this little powder puff that I got off of Amazon. Now for bronzer, I'm just going to be using this Beauty Big Bangs Bronzer and Highlighter Duo. And this is just in the shade 03, so that is the bronzer that I'm going to be using. And to apply it, I'm just going to be using this big fluffy brush. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in the shade Flamingo. The reason why I picked to use these blushes in today's tutorial is because these blushes last 12 hours on the skin and they don't fade off as quickly as regular blush does. Most blushes usually do fade off your skin pretty quickly, but these for whatever reason just don't, and that's why I picked to use them today. Flamingo is a very beautiful light pink color, so it's going to go perfect kind of with the smoky eye look that we've got going on today. And to apply it, I'm just going to be using the Profusion Blush Brush. For highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Cookie Highlighter from the Benefit Cheekleaders Bronze Squad palette. I love this highlighter because it is just like a beautiful, super glowy and super popping highlight. And it is perfect for the evening time. And I'm going to be applying it with this e.l.f. highlighting brush. Last but certainly not least is lips, and then we're done. So for lips, I thought we would just go with a very simple nude lip today just because, you know, it's a beautiful combination. A smoky eye, a nude lip, what's not to love? I love this one from Huda Beauty. Now, it's not super long lasting and it doesn't fully dry down matte. This liquid lipstick doesn't, but it's still a really pretty and gorgeous liquid lipstick, and it's just kind of like a soft nude, and I feel like this is going to look really pretty on everybody that wears this. And if I didn't say this already, this is in the shade Crush. Alright everyone, so that completes my New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I really hope that you all did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching this, and I really hope that you all are going to be super safe this New Year's Eve and you are very cautious out on the road because people do really stupid stuff out there on New Year's Eve. There's nothing wrong with drinking or anything like that, but please just call someone to come get you, or call an Uber, or call a cab. It's not worth risking your life or risking someone else's life. So with that being said, I'm just going to sign off on this video here. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one really, really soon. Bye, my little unicorns.